Alrighty. Okay, so can people see my screen? Hang on. People can see themselves?
Yep, can't see your screen. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yep.
You can now. All right, cool. Tonight, when I first did this, I did it with Hermes Agent. But I thought what I'd do tonight is I'd do it with a different tool just for fun. I did it on Friday night and got some results. So if it messes it up, we can kind of just go look at the result. I mean, that's just vibe coding in a limited amount of time. But essentially what I've got here is a folder with Bruce's documents. So my understanding is Bruce owns a piece of land and it has some mining stuff over the top of it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at that, and it's kind of, just to give you an idea, it's like blah, blah, blah. It's a whole bunch of stuff that they've told him about exploration. And then we've got a report on, so we've got a report on the geology of the whole thing. And then we've got, an ASX announcement about it. Okay. So that's the context I'm going to give the agent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a tool called Cursor. Now, Cursor is an AI coding tool. It's one of the original ones. I used to fear it. I don't fear it anymore. It's quite technical, but it does a lot of cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is, just like in Claude Code, I'm going to select a folder called Miner2, which is the folder that I put those 3 documents in. So it's just this folder here. So they're the 3 documents from Bruce. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give it a prompt. And we're going to say, I'd like you to read all the documents in the folder, and I'd like you to tell me geologically why this miner believes this is a high prospect gold mine site. You'll need to act like a geologist in your analysis. To support your analysis, I'd like you to go and find geology data for the region this farm is situated, and download the data necessary and build a geographic information systems with layers with the geology data in an application to highlight what's going on in the region. If it is not a good site, I want you to tell me why. You may want to plan this task first. I'd like you to build an application so I can review all the data and findings on a map. I'd also like you to write me a report about the findings. Okay?
Yep.
So let's go. So now it's reading the documents. It's extracting the text with PDF to text. Now, this is pretty crazy because the one I did on Friday night, like, it actually works out the geography. It works out where it is. It then works out where the spatial data is. It then writes scripts to go and hit the APIs to download the data. And then it builds you a full stack app with the farm site, the overlay, and then all the details.
It'd be interesting to do this exercise again, but with accessible water,
Okay.
raw water.
And I also, when I did this last time, I asked it to build me more of a like a machine learning pipeline.
Yep.
Which is a whole different level. But that took like hours to work through. So I've kind of just simplified it down a bit for this.
There's actually 2 mining companies after us. But one's got a tenement further to the west.
Yeah, the results on Friday night said it is a good target based on the geology.
Well, my solicitor says you just hope they find gold on your farm and not next door.
Why is that?
Well, because if you get gold on your farm, you can sell it to them, whereas if you've got next door, you just got to suffer the consequences.
Right.
She reckons they just mine the share market.
Yeah. That appears to be what goes on.
Mm.
But it's pretty crazy. Like, the mining's not cheap in some areas. Some areas, it's like, it depends on the geology. There's different. So see how it's running these Python.
Yep.
So it's actually grabbing. So it's hitting Geoscience Australia.
Yep. Pretty good.
Looking for the layers, and it's pulling the data. Pretty crazy. I'm not even sure if I want to put the video up for this one. Might be valuable. Not for you, not for you, just as a skill.
Yeah.
So it's actually obviously pulling the map data out of the PDFs.
Yep.
It's got the tenement database.
BL8571. Yep. You know, the worst part about dealing with these mines is I don't get paid for the dealings. Yet everybody else gets paid in the process.
Yeah. But it's always been the way. I think it's just because the state doesn't sell you under the land. I'm actually a surveyor, Bruce, by trade.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so the miners get paid every hour they work with me and the solicitor. The solicitors get paid, right?
But you don't.
But me, I get nothing. I get $5,000 when we sign up, right?
Yeah.
Which is
right.
nothing. And I get all the carry on worry negotiations, and I get a measly $5,000.
Yeah, it sounds like a bit of a scam, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's bullshit because, you know,
So what happens if they do get a mine over your land? Do you get compensation for your land?
Yeah, this is an exploration license. So then if you get an exploration license after this, if they found gold, you'd get a mining license, and that's when you can really negotiate properly.
Yeah. Well, the land's going to be worth a lot less than the gold, obviously. So
Oh yeah, well you just got to get them to pay you.
yeah.
You know?
Well, it's a game, isn't it? Like they're kind
Yeah.
of trying to minimize it, and you're trying to maximize it.
Yeah,
But again, you have to deal with all that, and you don't get paid for it.
well, no. You know, every hour I spend, I don't actually physically get paid for. And there's disruption to the family, to the share farmers, a whole lot.
So these are the GeoJSON files that's already pulled.
So you're a surveyor.
Yeah, I did a geomatic engineering degree, which is
Oh,
partly surveying. Yeah,
yeah.
I've never. I worked part time when I was at uni, but I never did it as a career.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a waste of a degree, but
Well, it got you into other things.
yeah. So there's the data it's pulling down. That will be the file we run, I think. That's the JavaScript to run it. That's the style sheet. We could probably iterate this too. So we'll have a look at it.
Yep.
And it's going to write me a report as well once it's done. It works with geospatial data quite well. When I did it with my other agents, I was getting it to actually look at the Geoscience Australia has data for layers and actually doing the calculations of where gold should be.
Yeah.
So this one's probably more like, I don't know exactly what it's going to do yet because it's a bit generative, but this one I think is more like it's sort of looking at all the planning data and the overlays and all that sort of stuff to go, yeah, this is good. And it will probably go somewhat into the geology. But then you can go even further and actually just like act like a geologist to actually look at the chemistry of to go and look at all the remote sensing data as well. Okay, so yeah, so this cursor tool is pretty powerful, eh? Like it just crushed that job.
Yep.
The case stacks several independent exploration signals in proven mine and belt. The regional setting, the geochemistry, the largest coherent gold in soil anomaly in the district, 10 times 2.5 kilometers with AU greater 20 parts per billion, is it?
Billion, yep.
And as greater than 150 parts per million over 4.5 kilometers. Arsenic is a classic pathfinder for orogenic gold here. Structural control, the anomaly lies along the major geological contact with northeast southwest trending structures, typically fluid pathways in the Lachlan, Oregon. 2023 PDIC chargeability anomaly sits beneath the soil anomaly and and shallow gold. This usually indicates disseminated sulfides. Shallow RC. Most of the soil is undrilled. They're still awaiting access. Is that your?
It. See, Mirinbar's, like our property's called Mirinbar. Mirinbar. But for some reason on the maps it's called Mirinbar, but Mirinbar's to the southwest of us. So they've got the property names mixed up.
So is it a good mine site? Not yet. It is a strong exploration, not a proven mine.
Due to the owners.
grades. Most
Jim, I want to get a fair bit of this info so I can read it, but later. But that'll be all right. It'll be on the notes, won't it?
yeah. So open the map. So I need to open a file. Hang on. Let's shut that one down. So change directory. Documents /-2/GIS app Python 3 HTTP server 880. It's already in use. That's all right. I'll give it this. It's just, I think I've already got that server running on the computer, so it'll just make me a new one. Why isn't
So
that?
Walker's Hills to our north. It's our next door neighbour to the boundary to the north.
Now, I'm not sure that's it. Because I put this data in here.
Mm.
Open in external. Why won't it open in an external browser? Okay. Kill. It's not opening for me. It opens in the cursor browser, but not my computer browser. So it's fixing its little bug. So I'm just doing what it says. There we go.
Yeah.
So they're the fault lines.
Is that the Wirralur fault line?
Yeah.
The Wirralur fault.
So they're the faults.
Where's the Henry Parks Way on that?
Henry Parks Way. I don't know what I'm looking at, Bruce.
No,
Geographic.
see the road?
There's
No.
Boganshire Road.
Yeah, no. The road there, that's the Henry Parks Road, that one.
Yep.
Wirrala's further north than us. But the fault, no, what I'm saying is the Nagaribone Forest is that block, that rectangular one with the green dots. We're not far from that.
This one.
Yeah, I'd
Yep.
say we're slightly north,
Yep.
just there.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. You can't see the Vermont Hill Road or any road there, can you?
Do you know what I might do? I might ask it.
Mm.
Do you want to add some more road details?
Yes, please. Yeah, it'll just help me figure it out.
All right, so let's go back to cursor. That's working great. Client would like to add a base map that has more detail on the roads, if that's possible, so he can orientate.
Well, that yellow line's got Cobar Hondo Road, so that's the road. That's our road.
Yep.
And see that? What's that forest called there?
Bobadar State Forest.
Bobadar, right? You got to go further south. Go downhill. Keep going about there. Yeah, look, basically where that rectangle is.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, just go down a bit more. Downhill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally there's a stock reserve that's always on the maps, but anyway, that's pretty close.
So turn that one off. This is the magnetics.
Mm. Righto. Yep. See that red mountain? That's called Yellow Mountain.
Yep. That's the gravity isostatic residual, whatever the hell that is.
I don't know.
That's the boundary of EL85.
Yep.
So what's EL85? Is that the mining?
That's a tenement. That's an exploration tenement.
Yep. So they have all the way north and south.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
So if you look at that map, we'd be bit below that rectangle.
Out there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere roughly there, I reckon.
Do you want me to put a satellite image on?
Yeah, that'd be good.
See if I can find one. Hang on, I'll keep playing. So that's that tenant. That's the Walker Hill anomaly. They're the drill holes.
Yep, well, see, that'd be north of us. That'd be in Walker's Hill.
Yep. So they're the drill holes. Okay, so these are the regional mines.
Yep.
Okay.
See that blue dot? That'd be Mineral Hill.
Yep.
Yep.
Miners basement faults. Don't know what that's doing. Oh, mineral occurrences.
Yep.
Interesting. So you got bits of everything up there.
Oh, mate, it's a real, yeah, pretty interesting. Just pity they're not on someone else's place.
So what else do you want to do? What else do you want to know?
Well, just see what the probability of gold is, I suppose, or minerals.
All right.
I don't know whether it can tell us that.
Is there a way? Is there a way with the data we have, or any data we don't have, to build some sort of machine learning pipeline to assign a probability of finding gold according to the various parameters? Could you go, firstly, go and do the research on what data exists that you have and don't have, and the
Do you want to say specific to the tenement?
and the analysis? Yeah, it's the tenement. Okay, so is there any way with the data we have or don't have to build some sort of machine side probably finding gold in the
BL5871.
EL 8571
Yep.
tenement? Could you first get at what data exists that you have and you don't have, and do some research on the geology methods you could use as a proxy to calculate it? Then do the calculations based on real data and create me a new layer across that region.
Yep. That's the best spot for your out in the desert jobby out there, I'll tell you.
Oh, if I want to go live out in the desert.
Well, it's not the desert, but it's bloody God's country out there.
That's what I want to do, Bruce.
It's grouse.
But I want somewhere that's within like 2 hours drive or less, maybe an hour and a half's drive from an oasis, like a town. So like maybe out of Broken Hill or
Yep.
out of Denmark, or somewhere that's out in the boonies, but you can still go to Bunnings if you need to.
You need to, yeah.
And if I had solar and an EV, like I could legit just hammer in and out of town. It wouldn't even matter.
No.
Be free. I looked at it really differently when I was in the US. You saw these houses out in the middle of the desert, and they just had these massive solar arrays, and then they had cars, and then you're like, those guys are free.
Yep.
Like, because they got no, like, they're getting their energy from the sun. You're not waiting for the petrol man.
No.
And I don't hate petrol, but you
Yeah,
always,
I know what you mean.
it's like if you can produce it yourself, you don't have to
Work for it.
Yeah, you don't have to work for it. That's it. And if it's cheap out there, you can put your capital to work.
Yep.
Elsewhere. Yeah, you have to pay tax on it, but whatever.
Well, a lot of people out there, you could bloody, swap labour for meat and swap this for that. And so there's another company that wants to explore on another part of the property called Earth AI.
Okay. They're probably just doing what I'm doing.
Well, they're looking slightly west of this tenement. They've got the tenement next to the west exploration license. So they match into that tenement there.
So the tenements, I thought that was these black ones.
Yeah, but there's another one to the west of that.
There's one up there. Have
Yeah.
that one as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, but you're only talking. I want if you put in Earth AI, I bet it comes up right next door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's called that data. I think
No.
it's actually called the data from this company.
Yeah, Haverford Holdings.
Yeah, they're having a crack, aren't they?
Mate, they're into it.
That's not far from
Still-
Orange.
No, see Condobolin there, just at the bottom of that road. No, go west, left, there. Condobolin's in there, yeah.
Yeah.
They yeah, they are having a go.
I think, yeah, I know. When I went on my honeymoon, I went to Fiji.
Yep.
It was a cyclone. And it was during those massive fires where the whole East Coast was up the West Coast. So we came home and drove to Port Augusta in one day.
Yeah.
And then next day we went up to Flinders Ranges.
Yep. That's grouse of Flinders.
And then we turned around and drove over to Broken Hill. Then we drove from Broken Hill all the way over here, I think to
Dubbo.
Dubbo, or I might have cut across.
Yep.
And then I went to the Gold Coast.
Good trip.
Yeah, it was in the middle of summer, hot as.
Mm-hmm. So what's that rectangular thing there with a point on the end? What's that business?
That's the Walker's Hill anomaly.
Right. So our joint must be just in that business.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Mm.
I'll see if I can get a satellite image as well. So let's
Yeah.
it's still writing code for us. So this is like a full code editor as well.
Yep.
So you can kind of like work here, and then if you're a software developer, you can go and play here as well.
Yep.
There's two little labeled drilling data.
Mm.
What we don't have, the soil geochemistry, the RP chargeability, magnetics gravity. Rerun it.
I'm eating my chocolates.
I need to restart my commands that I use to okay. Interesting. Let's try it this way.
Yep.
I think it's already there. Yep. Yeah. It's already in use. I'll just kill the port. I'll do that again.
Mm.
Kill the port. Let's try this. The map is not loading. Be interesting to see what happens if I gave this to Claude Fable.
Who's he? Claude, you mean? Yeah.
Claude Fable, yeah. Open a new, okay. Copy link. I'll put it in a new incognito tab. There we go. There you go. So that's your probability.
Right. So that yellowy type things,
Yeah, the yellow is where they're looking based on the.
but is that more likely to find it or just where they're looking?
Can you explain the AU probability low to high for me? What is that based on? Also, is there more data we could go find and download to improve the model? No, this isn't saying anything.
Yep. So really it doesn't know, does it?
Oh, no, well, it's basing it on these things. The soil, the proximity to drill holes that have already got stuff, fault proximity, the gold occurrences, the prospect center. So basically it's looking at the data it's got and it's just trying to find the highest probability, which is what it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sheep yards just to the south of us.
Okay. Yes, pull any and all data we can get that's most relevant to improve the analysis. There's actually a lot of geospatial data available for free.
Yeah, there is. Yep. I've spent a fair bit of time researching, and you'd be surprised how many holes there have been put on our property over the years and years and years. It's amazing.
So how much land's that piece of property?
About 500,000 acres.
Jesus. And what do you run on it?
Cattle, sheep, wheat, oats, lupins, barley. That's about it. It's a family farm.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so now it's getting into the good stuff. I just think of how long this would take to go and get all this data manually. Oh my God.
Mm.
Going through all those websites and trying to crop it and trying to work out what to get and then projecting it and then trying to do the maths between it all. It'd take weeks.
Yep. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting the wrong projection, so it's going to get the right one so they can line it all up. I literally did a whole degree to figure all that out, like the maths behind it, and it gives me nightmares thinking about trying to pass the exam.
Yeah.
I still had nightmares over that degree for like probably 10 years after I left.
Yeah.
Kept thinking, oh no, that exam. MGA 55. I think that's a new one. It's the new projection.
Right. Yeah, I wonder what that is.
Well, it used to be like AGD 66 and GDA 94.
Mm.
And GDA 94 was like to 9 decimal places, it was our model. And then the US used it for WGS 84 for GPS.
Yep.
And it was like to 9 decimal places, and then like there was a different number on the end. And there were suspicions in the community that they just going, oh, the Australians have done a pretty good job. We'll just pick that, but we can't acknowledge it, so we'll just change one of the numbers. So that's how do you fit a map onto the shape of the Earth.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, yeah, so you take a map and then project it. It's like trying to get a flat map and wrap it
Put it
around.
around the globe.
It's the projection. So now we're writing a prospectivity pipeline to incorporate geochemistry, geophysics, and geological boundaries. It's writing the Python. Look at it.
Yeah.
This is just crazy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah, we're still working. So when I first started vibe coding, I didn't like this because it was like, oh, it's coding. I don't know what to do with it. But I'm not really there. I'm over here.
Mm.
I was just getting a bit sick of Replit because like it just chews your tokens so fast.
Yeah.
This one just seems to have the model they've built is quite affordable. I think you're going to see that more and more. You're going to start competing on cost as well as just capability.
Pretty interesting what's happening with the data centers, isn't it? How people are getting the shits a bit.
Yeah, are they getting the shits or is it the media's getting the shits and telling everyone to get the shits?
Yeah, valid point. But the amount of power and water they use.
Well, they don't use much water at all. That's a
I
myth.
thought they use, is it really?
No, it's a total myth. Look at Satya Nadella's new comments around it. So
Yeah.
all the data centers now have like a cycle loop where they don't just throw it down the sink. It's like a steam turbine. It just goes round and round.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really a thing anymore. The energy is an issue, but I think Elon's just going to put them in outer space.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Did you see they're starting to kind of announce that Starlink's going to have a terrestrial phone service? So it'll probably be through Optus. I think Optus is their partner at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to be able to text and make calls anywhere, just off your phone. And he's talking about just making it like $10 a month, and you just add it to whatever plan, and he's not going to negotiate. And if they don't like it, he'll build his own network and just screw them, just go around them all together. But that's like Starlink. You know, you're going to get so many customers, but if they put it on phones, it's going to be like millions of customers. Because can you imagine having a phone that just literally works anyway? That would be really useful. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end that. I'm going to grab that code. Was it just kill or was it? I think it might have been that.
I just had to take a phone call, sorry. Yep.
It's just that bit. So I'm just killing the port. And I'm just going to run. So I think this is like running the. It's downloading the geochemistry. That's interesting. And then we will. So there was a bug. So what I did is I ran a Python file, and it's obviously found a bug. So we'll give the bug back to the agent. So it's going to test it itself. and hopefully it'll
Find the problem.
find the problem. And sometimes it's not even you, it's like the servers at the other end doesn't like it or something, but we will see if we can work around it because this would be quite cool. Ding, 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 ding. Ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Did you find any other gold things that you're interested in while you're doing your mucking around, Tim?
Yeah, I did some stuff over in the obvious area, which was what's the region in WA that has all the gold?
Kalgoorlie?
Yeah, Kalgoorlie. So I found 10 sites in Kalgoorlie, and 9 of them were bullseyes right on where other people have got little boxes, little tenements. But those tenements over there, like if you find gold, you can't really go and prospect it. It's like it's in the soil. You sort of got to, dig the whole top of the earth off to get at it.
Yeah.
So that was like, and then I looked in Victoria for more surface gold. Now, obviously, I could find all the stuff that was obvious, but they said the obvious areas are all heavily prospected. Been over them a million times. So, so we went and searched for areas that are probable high sites for gold, but probably haven't been looked at as much.
Yeah.
Okay, the script now completes successfully. Rerun it any time. And then I went and looked somewhere else. I'm not going to tell you where, but a friend had a region he wanted to look at. And so we went and found the top areas in that. But in Victoria, like there's kind of river diving, like getting in the
There's alluvial, like in
yeah, there's that sort, and then there's like obviously with the metal detectors.
There's also Queensland's got a fair bit up north.
I haven't looked up there.
My brother-in-law's brother used to go up in Christmas Hills and take bits of wire and put the wire between the rocks, and he pulled heaps of gold. With bits of wire in between the rocks.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, but I'm not a gold expert really. I know people use metal detectors, but they're like pretty expensive.
I've tried metal detecting at the farm, but didn't achieve anything.
Okay. So I've run those 2 things. Ooh. That's the faults. There's your mine.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, interesting. So the higher probability. So can you explain what the gold prospectivity ML is doing? Hmm. Oh, look at that extra data now.
There's a lot, isn't it?
So all these.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to go down just from that block. Yep, there somewhere. So hang on, Cobar Road, that runs along our, go down a bit further, Tim. Yeah, so see where the road in, oh, yeah, it's a bit hard to intersect it, to be honest with you. Actually, hang on, go down a bit. So see where the road buckles out there?
Yeah.
Where sort of, see where there's not a lot of holes drilling?
There.
Up a bit, that's us. I reckon that's us there. In there. So
Okay.
they've got north and south of us, but they haven't got us.
Okay. Well,
That's why
here's all their data.
yeah.
So what is this saying?
When you finish this bit, just try and put the satellite over it.
Yeah, right. Is it possible to add a satellite image so I can see the ground better? Well, I'll send you this whole folder if you want.
Thanks, Tim. Yep.
And if you examine it and there's other questions you want to do, we can.
Yep. Don't worry, I've got to work on it this week. That's one of my jobs this coming week.
Go.
Right, if you open that up, okay, go down a bit. That tells me heaps. If you go down a bit, there, see that shape there with a sort of like there. See that note come down over to the right, right, right. See that green bit?
Yep.
That's a stock reserve.
Yep.
So if you open that up, go downhill a bit, just down a bit, right, down a bit, over to the left, Okay, so that's the homestead there, where your cursor is somewhere there.
Yep, there's a homestead there, I think.
Yeah, that's the big shed. Go slightly to there. That's the homestead.
Yep, that one there.
Yep. And actually, that's a pretty clear image. And there's the airstrip, north and south airstrip to the right.
Yep, that one.
Yep. And there the other one, the cross strip. And yeah, that's the place there. So that's exactly where we are.
Okay, so if we just put that as a reference.
So they want to prospect on our best land.
Sounds like but if you look at the drill holes, the current ones.
Yep.
Okay, so where were you? I'm just trying to. Is that
So
your house?
see all the holes? That's next door neighbours. No, not there. Keep going down. They were previous drill holes. See, once you drill a hole in the New South Wales government mining, you've got to log it. But see those holes just down a bit from our airstrip? They're right there. That's what's current. They've just done a heap of them now.
It's a bit rude doing it around your house, isn't it?
Well, that's the problem. That's what we're renegotiating about. They need to buy us out.
But they
A lot of
don't,
those holes,
they don't even know anything's there.
hey?
They don't even know anything's there. I mean, unless they're getting results here saying it's
They're
good.
getting results there, and then if you go slightly north, go uphill. Go up, keep going, up, keep going, keep going. So see, we see there, they've been in there.
Yeah.
Where that is, that's our boundary along the bottom of that. You see the trees along the bottom. So they've been in there just recently.
And what are all these ones?
No. But see where all those blue holes are just there to the right?
Yeah.
In there, there's good clean water under the ground in there if you go right a bit. And yet we've got salty, shitty water in there.
Mm.
So it's actually a very good satellite map. I wonder what it's using.
I
That's one of the clearest satellite maps I've seen.
I think it's using an API to ArcGIS.
Can you go right a bit, please? Right, 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 right. Now down. Yeah. Just look around there for a bit. Yeah, okay. So it's not that recent. Now, see there?
Yeah.
That's where they were drilling. That's next doors. But it doesn't show the drilling spots there.
Probably because it's not in the zone.
Yeah, but if you open that up there where the yellow dots are, go down, open that up. Just zoom in on it. No. Some of the spots you can actually see where the drill rigs have been.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Like really,
interesting. They call that Mirinbar, that one. Oh. All right. Yeah, pretty interesting. So we're going to find gold or not?
I don't know. They might be mining the stock market, Bruce.
I think
It's
so.
like they go to the stock market and go, "We found this, and we think it's great, and you can give us some money." And then the stock market gives them a ton of money, and then they go, "Oh, we drilled some holes, and then we did
quite work.
Yeah, and then they go, right, let's do the next one, and they're just doing the whole country.
As I said, my solicitor reckons that's the best thing. She reckons that's what they do.
And occasionally they might hit something and then sell it on.
Yep.
So that's the business.
A lot of holes in that area, isn't there?
Popular.
Yep.
Yeah. So
No.
you get the idea. I mean, you could just work your way around the country looking for whatever you want.
Yep.
This one didn't do any. I can't actually show you the other one because it's on my Linux machine. But I don't like using the Linux machine because it's got a crappy. I suppose I could put it on here, but I'd have to hang up and maybe next week we'll pull up the other one and I'll show you what it looks like as well.
Yep.
But is there anything else?
No. No, not really.
You got to sort of explore it and then.
Yeah. You just got to keep working it.
It's not a mine yet. Strong geochemical and geophysical footprint in a proven mining belt, but grades remain sub-economic, typically 0.3 to 0.6 over wide intervals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess what else can I tell you? So obviously this has implications because not only can you do it with mining, but you can also do it with other stuff.
Yep.
Geospatial data in general. So you can build GISs and stuff, and you can integrate AI into the map surfaces. That was one of the other things I did last time. So the last time I did it, I had map layers, and then I built AI as a geologist that actually worked through the data and was able to set up calculations and do calculations as a geologist. So you could look for certain things. So you could basically take plain language queries and turn them into kind of analyses. But I didn't think I'd cover that just because I don't know, that actually might be special source or something. So I'm gonna keep looking at that. Because it's one thing to go and find layers and look at them, but it's another to actually be able to go and question spatial data.
Yeah. So there's a lot of data on water too. When we were looking for water, and we had a drilling rig there, we spent a lot of time looking on the maps for water. And there's a lot of data out there about that too. But I mean, obviously, that's sort of only for property owners.
I'll run a query, Bruce. We've got a few minutes.
Yep.
So this program here, Cursor, Elon Musk just bought it for $60 billion.
What was that?
Elon Musk's SpaceX just
Yep.
bought Cursor for $60 billion.
Really?
Yeah. And apparently they're running hundreds of new models at the moment. But they're just running models like crazy to build out new ones.
Yeah.
And he reckons in a few months they might have a breakthrough. It's just going to take it to a whole new level, which I just totally believe at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're already way ahead of what we're seeing. They're just rolling it out bit by bit.
Oh, they would be.
Yeah. In the lab, they've got more going on. That's why I think it was Emma before said, do you think this is real? And I said, yeah, I think it is. Don't know if I'd want to try this in Victoria. They probably haven't got the data ready for us.
No.
Hmm.
My son's just listed my 55 model oval Beetle for sale.
Your 1955 Beetle.
Yep, oval window. And he's, during this course, he's been texting me. He put it up like within a few minutes, it had 7 likes, and now people are asking questions.
Huh.
I've had it since 1978.
Yeah, the brother of the Porsche.
Yep. Long story to that, Beetle, but anyway.
I don't think you'll ever kill those things. There'll always be somebody around.
I drove it around for bloody ages when I was a young bloke. Been in the shed for 30-something plus years.
You know, it's been wild. I've been driving my Tesla to work on self-drive, and you don't actually realize how crap everyone drives until you're driving one of those.
Yeah.
Because it just drives in the lanes like flawlessly, and all the other cars are like all over the place. So
Yeah.
it feels very disconcerting.
Yeah. Is it any quicker doing self-drive or not? Not really, I suppose.
I'm going to say yes to that, and not in a speeding sense. So it briskly gets up to speed.
Yep.
Electric, so it's instant. But the thing I think that you don't realize is the amount of time a human, when a human comes into an intersection or a roundabout, and you look and you think, and then you go, how long have I got? And then you got to press the throttle. Self-drive just drives up to the corner, and it's like made its decision and it's gone. And your brain can't compute it that fast. And so those little gaps that it makes up, so it actually feels quite quick.
Yep. I still don't think I'd trust it, but anyway.
It's really strange. The distance between you and having an accident and you taking over, until you experience it, you don't realize you've actually got way more time than you think.
Yeah.
Like if it's driving down the highway between 2 lines and you're just there, like if you see like a massive pothole or something you want to avoid, you've always got enough time just to, because your eyesight's like a fair bit out in front, right? So you can sort of see
you can grab the wheel.
You can sort of, and you can just, like, if you literally just take the wheel, like, it turns off.
Yeah.
So it's not like, or if you just touch the brake, it turns off.
Yeah.
So I find it, and obviously it accelerates very fast and stops very fast as well. Like it's got amazing effects. So
I just see that many more of them around on the road now. Like, I don't know, they're everybody really.
well, they delivered 8,000 of them last month.
Yeah. Yep. Have you noticed you've heard nothing about the Iran war, like on the TV for about 5, 6, 7 days?
Yes.
Nothing. Nothing about the negotiations, nothing about Trump doing it, nothing.
But if you go and actually look at what's happening, like in reality, it's that's a tell in itself, Bruce. Like,
No, it is.
it's a tell that you're not hearing. Like Ukraine hit St. Petersburg, I think yesterday,
Yep.
and they just absolutely blew the smithereens out of the major refinery there. So,
Yep.
and there's a website, I put it on the page tonight. You can go to, and it's like Fuel Spy, like Petrol Spy.
Yep.
They got one to map all the petrol stations in Moscow. They're all empty.
Really?
So they got huge problems. Like, you imagine, like, most of their population in Russia lives in Moscow or St. Petersburg, and both are burning and got no fuel.
Really? Yeah, you have not heard a thing about, like about a week and a half ago, every morning, Trump's doing this, the Iranians are doing this, we've signed that, we've done this, Vance is over here doing this. Now it's just crickets.
You know what I think's happening? I think they're waiting for the weather to get better.
No.
It's too hot at the moment, so they wait till October, and that'll run the oil down a bit further. And the IEA said the tanks would be dry by the middle of July. That was when they released their last lot, and Trump's already said, in 4 weeks, that was middle of June, so it's nearly middle of July. So give it 10 days to see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's just say this: I don't think they spent tens, if not hundreds of billions, to go over there to put them in charge of the strait. I just don't think that's the ultimate plan. And the planes are still flying in like crazy.
Yep.
So it's like a logistics war.
Have you ever read that book called In the Dead of Night?
No.
Well, I never really twigged on things, but when you read that, it tells you how the police run the media and all that sort of stuff.
And it's pretty obvious that they're manipulating it in Australia right now.
Oh yeah. But before that, I never, you know what I mean? Like,
what I can understand is fuel, maybe not now, but just before the 1st of July, fuel was the cheapest it's been in like 6 years or something. It was down like $1.39.
Yep.
And people see that, and then they go, well, that's proof that the oil's fine.
No.
And I'm
that
means something really wrong's going.
Yeah, that's right. It's ups and downs, and yeah, I know.
It's weird. Like it's really cheap because the market's going well, and I'm like, well, where are they getting it from?
Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it?
Well, it makes you wonder if they're trying to just get us to maximally use it, and who knows economically how much economic demand has been already damaged by this crisis.
Yeah.
Okay, how to view it. Commercial. Turn on the water access suitability. Okay, so what I might do, let me just see if it comes up. Yeah, I don't know how much that's done, Bruce.
No, so those bores, that one there, no, go up, that one. Right, that's on our place. So they were done by previous miners.
Oh, so there are water. See this? It's like a creek there.
Oh, yeah, it only runs when it pisses down rain. There's no water on the surface.
Yeah, okay.
It's interesting, the one on yellow, go slightly right there. See that one right? Keep going right. No, right. There. 4 types of fluid. That is good water. That bore is really good water.
Yeah, right.
So that's on Yellow Mountain. Open through rock. We drilled about 3 or 4 holes on our place. Never found a thing. Got one bit of shitty salt water. So
Yeah.
where's that data coming from, Tim?
Groundwater bores. Map stream. Open map.
Yeah.
And we've combined it. So there's actually not a lot there.
No. That's pretty interesting. So when we did a fair bit of research, we found the northeast corner of the property had an opportunity for water, but it was right out the very corner of the property, but we couldn't really, well, it was not in a very good position to do it. Well, I'll grab all that data off you, Tim. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'll just grab the whole folder. You might have to, if you want to view it like this, you might have to start the server.
Yep.
So you might have to get Cursor Bruce and say, I want to run this.
Yep.
Check out these files and follow the instructions.
Yep. All right. No, that'd be good. Give the sun something to do.
Yeah.
No, that's terrific. So, in the end, are we finding gold or not?
I don't know. It wasn't like the data I was looking at over in WA. You had like all the geological layers, and you can kind of search.
Yeah.
And I had the AI kind of interrogating the data. This is
Yeah.
kind of interrogated it and then done analysis, then it gives you the result. Whereas that was like I was able to ask questions of it.
Yeah.
Which was another level again, but it was fiddly as because I had like you had trying to explain what to do and it makes mistakes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just do it a bit simpler, but yeah, you can work with spatial data with AI, and it's quite good at it, and you can build the app around it. And some of the software for these tools is hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you can just build all this custom now. So
yeah, pretty amazing.
Yeah, pretty useful. It's all right.
Very good. Thank you.
Hope you had a good one, and I'll see you next week.
Yep. All right. Catch you. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, everybody. Night, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.